Instead of herd immunity, the government is now gunning for what it calls population protection through a massive COVID-19 inoculation drive. We have vaccine expert panel head Dr. Nina Gloriani joining us via Zoom to help us make sense of what this is. Hi, Dr. Gloriani. Good afternoon. What do you think prompted the
Yes, good afternoon, Sean.
Hi, yes, nice to
Happy
have
to
you
see
with
you.
us. I know there. Now we can see each other.
Okay.
Doc Gloriani, what do you think prompted the DOH to revise its vaccination target from herd immunity to containment or control?
Well, actually, with all these constraints on the limited, vaccine supplies, we may not actually reach our target of 70%, no? But that considers the adult lang naman. So I think DOH is gearing towards more focusing on the high transmission areas, the high-risk groups, and then veering away from the what we are usually advocating about herd immunity.
Yes.
No, but protection, population protection is probably really a better term because we want to protect as many as possible, and especially those who are at higher risk for
Right.
exposure.
Right. Doc, I'm interested. You said that you realize, or maybe people or the vaccine authorities and health authorities were discussing, and you said that they're not seeing that we can achieve herd immunity. So ito na lang. But what are the reasons why herd immunity seems like an unattainable goal at the moment?
Because of the limited vaccine supplies, it's more that the constraint in the supply. So I think the government is just being, realistic, but is still working towards more of the population being immunized and then, of course, protected. So that is a calculated sort of change from actually using the herd immunity term, which can actually vary so much, no?
All right. Well, this new term that we are using, is it actually a thing in public health or in other, expertise maybe? Or is it something that was made up?
I think it's made up, but it will actually reflect what we want to happen. To protect the population, and by population we mean a big part of the population, without actually saying how many. If we just look at the areas that are now surging with the surge in these cases, and who else are actually at higher risk, then we focus on those. So protecting the population who are at higher risk for contracting COVID-19.
All right, so basically going where with the flow here, Dr. Gloriani. Now, the FDA is saying that they have received favorable recommendations from vaccine experts on the use of Pfizer's jab on children aged 12 to 15-year-old. Can you tell us about what you have so far on this issue?
Well, actually, it's not just us. It's the scientific committee of the FDA who made that recommendation, and it will be finalized soon. I don't know who that is. Oh my God.
All right. And Doc, any reaction to other countries that are requiring specific vaccine brands, mostly, of course, Western vaccine brands from foreign travelers? Can you tell us in any way how this will impact us, especially as mostly our vaccines are from Sinovac?
Yes, I know. Well, actually, we tried to review that, the recommendation or what the Western countries will do. But they, in fact, added any WHO approved vaccine will also be included. So right now, we have Sinopharma in the EUL list, the emergency use listing of the WHO, and I think Sinovac has applied also. So eventually we will see that. Although I don't really think that recommendation or that requirement is fair, For as long as we get any job, I think that should do it. So I don't know, but it's the Western thinking, and
Yeah.
but there is some what's this the some other options for us. So we will see. So
All right,
that's a problem with this our overseas workers now.
right, well, hoping that gets resolved and with more clarity in due time. Thank you so much for taking the time out to talk to us. Vaccine expert panel head, Dr. Nina Gloriani.
Thank you very much, Sean.